Hello and welcome back to another episode of How to Modify Your Daily, Part 2. In this episode, we're not at the wheel specialist in Fareham, but we do have the wheels from the wheel specialist in Fareham, because today is going low day. If you didn't know, BMW M Sports from factory, especially like the 318D models, their suspension's really crashy. Like, it's bumpy, crashy. I don't think, this has done quite a lot of miles, so I don't think the dampers have ever been changed. So today we're going to transform how it drives. It's not necessarily going to be lower because the M Sport suspension already drops it a certain amount from stock. So I think it's only going to be like 5 or 10 mil lower. But that, coupled with big boy wheels and some bad boy suspension from Eibach and Bilstein, I think this will be a pretty different car. Today we're going to have the help of Potter. Potter! Potter! Good, so welcome back. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. A huge shout out to Deutsch Tech today for obviously helping me out, changing all the things over. Make sure you give them a follow on their YouTube and Instagrams in the links below. Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's just do it. I have a question, and only because I've had the piss taken out of me many times now.
I'm interested.
Are you trying Movember? Because there's a meme going around with that one kid with a pube on its chin.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry to say, it looks a bit like you right now. For the purpose of the video, I'm doing a thing called Movember with my mates. The link will also be in the description if you fancy donating. And this is 10 days growth of moustache. Obviously I've not shaved this bit just yet because I didn't want to look like a total fool, but this is, yeah. Right, let's crack on. You do your thing, babe. I'm just going to film you. Woo! I might put the microphone in your ear.
Oh, don't do that. No. Sorry, what's your lunch again, mate?
Peanut butter and banana on some Rovitas.
That just sounds horrible.
This is Luke, everyone. Say hello, Luke.
Hello, Luke.
If you didn't know, Luke was a big key factor in the Crush Cancel Not Cars trip. He is Crush Cancel Not Cars. And if you look back to some of those videos, oh boy, does this man have some moments. We met you in the last video.
Oh, we did, didn't we? Patrice, something's happening.
Oh, you utter Roman. Do you aim for the back of the toilet?
Lovely, so today, Bilstein Dampers,
Yep.
B...
I want to say B6 or B8.
Eibach Springs.
Yep.
Which is the, it'll be a pro kit,
Yep.
so it should lower the car a little bit, even though the car is a sport, so it's going to be low already.
Yeah, so
your springs are probably snapped.
Yeah, most likely, and the dampers are probably leaking. I've explained that M Sport, especially that kind of era, was so crashy from stock. Just because they had the M Sport suspension, so it was really lower, so it was slightly bumpy. You've got the same car.
I have.
And you've done the same modifications as I'm going to have today. And it drives like a world of difference.
Yeah, it's much improved. Bilstein's, it's the go-to strut really for someone like that. It just seems to work better. BMW, especially on run flat tyres, so if you do the Bilstein dampers, Eibach springs, take the run flat tyres off those cars, they are much better behaved on the road, more comfortable and much easier to live with day to day.
Absolutely. So the aim of today is to do all of that, which is going to be really cool, and then the piste de resistance! Put the wheels on as well, which I'm really excited about because I've not actually tried them on yet. So this is going to be an excellent day. Glad success! So the first part of this video, we're just going to be rattling on with this. It's just old suspension, you don't want to see it coming off. What you want to see is the new suspension, the Eibach springs and the Bilstein dampers. So yeah, the only annoying bit about my suspension is that the fronts are pretty easy to get to, like a normal suspension. You just take the top mounts off from the engine bay and then you can pull it all out, undo everything underneath. With the rears, you have to go through the boot and kind of into the interior of the car to get everything out, but it's okay. Potter knows what he's doing. Whoa! So beautiful. Oh, look at that. So from what I can see,
it's all about humanity.
Do it up FC.
It's all about humanity.
so left-hand side corner of the front suspension is now out, and Potter's just about to show you the size difference between front spring original and front spring Eibach, which is
So
big difference.
What's that about? 2 inches there?
Yeah,
Say?
gotta be. That's a big difference.
Pretty good difference.
Which would be nice. So the fronts always did sit slightly higher than the rears, and you can definitely see that in like the original springs as well compared to the Eibach original rears. So yeah, that's going to be a big difference.
That's got a bit of bend in that.
That's a bend. That's not. Yeah, that's. That'll be better, I think.
This one, yes.
So yeah, so we'll put these back in. We're just waiting for the dampers to arrive. As soon as they do, we'll put those on, get it sorted, and it'll be golden.
So it's for an E46.
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah. It's a Mercedes 318 IS.
That's good because that's exactly what I bought.
You do look like you're glistening in this light. I know you didn't want to be on camera, but look at you. You are majestic. So this is Aaron and Shay from Bilstein. Aaron actually is Charles Xavier, so if you didn't know who that is, then I'll put a picture up now. And Shay is a new employee. Hello. What's your role at Bilstein, Aaron?
I don't know.
Okay, good. Shay, what's your role at Bilstein?
Sales executive.
Okay, nice.
Thanks.
Good. So, Bilsteins have arrived, so we will now attach them to the springs and make the car go lower, which I'm very excited about. And then we'll put the wheels on, and it's going to be fantastic.
It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity.
You can see there's a tiny height difference in here. So we did say it wasn't going to be much lower, but it is lower. And in terms of actual damper quality, you can see on this one, we've got a load of rust bubbling in there now. So they were on the way out. So now we've got brand new Eibach springs, brand new Bilstein B8 dampers, and it's going to be lovely.
It's going to be lovely. I think it might actually sit a little bit lower than you thought.
I think it's going to sit slightly more lower than I thought it was going to do.
The shock itself is a little bit shorter, and then obviously a lower ring spring as well.
This is going to ride 10 million times better. It's going to sit lower. It's going to look amazing with the new wheels. I'm very excited. We now have a spring from Eibach, a damper from Bilstein, all fitted and compressed, and it's about to go into the car. A huge thank you to Eibach and to Bilstein for supplying me with what I need. We've got a B8 damper and a Sport Line spring. So, over to you, Potter, to put this bad boy in.
We're going to put it in.
Do it, do the thing.
Like a glove.
Luke,
Yes.
it looks so good. Look at them.
Look. I know this feeling well. It's a beautiful thing, isn't it?
You've got B16s on your R32?
B14s. Yeah, B14s on the Eibach.
Yes.
I have these on my 3 Series. Identical to these.
Luke was the reason why I wanted to have this conversion done, because I drove mine and then I went in Luke's and I just couldn't believe the difference in ride quality and cornering ability. And all he'd done is put Bilsteins and Eibachs on it. So I'm really excited to put this on, get driving, because this is going to change it dramatically. So
Do a reset.
just to show you how tired the rear dampers are. Usually they should rebound quite quickly.
But
So that goes down and then it should come back up.
it's not moving.
I mean, is that seized?
No, because you can still.
You can still pull it up.
Yeah, with
but-
the rest of the spring.
So it's probably
The spring will push it.
right,
Will rebound it.
but that's not going to be doing any favours for my suspension.
No, you'll be able to when a shock is. You'll as the car's going along, the wheel will just be going like that.
Really?
So when you're following cars and you see the
Oh, is that what that is?
The wheels
I see it
like
on
that.
vans all the time.
Yeah.
And then if we show you the Bilstein one, because the Bilstein one is lovely. I mean, you can't really push this down.
No, yeah, to start with, I can't really compress it on me ones.
So it goes down and then instantly you'll see it come straight back up.
Already rebounding.
Nice. Good. So, dampers go in. Potter then climbs back into the boot of my car, does everything else up, and hey presto. Isn't that? Yes, so much width. This is the first time actually trying the wheels on the car as well, so I'm very excited. Oh, they look so good. So one of the main reasons why I bought these wheels is because I've seen them on a couple of E91s, and it's because of the rear wheel that I've actually bought them. The dish that goes with the rear wheel, the concaveness of it is nuts. Have a look at this. Oh, I can't wait to see this on the floor. I'm so excited. So, one small problem that we have is that the wheels, because we never test fitted them, they currently don't fit. Well, they fit, but they're hitting the dampers at the front. So we need to put a spacer on the front, and then because Potter is a stance boy, he says I should put a spacer on the rear anyway.
I can fix that problem.
Oh, you're a hero.
What you got?
You're my saviour.
Big bit of salad cream.
Problem solved.
Thank you.
I'm saying 10 at the back.
I said 10, and you were like, no.
Is 15 like... Is it on? But it's like hitting for months. Yeah. Do 15, because I think it will take 15.
You think 15 is going to be fine?
I think 15 is going to be okay on the rear. Because I've got 20 mil at the moment and it's on full droop.
Oh, young man!
Yeah, so when it comes down, it's going to camber in. You'll be fine. 15 mil space on the rear.
Okay, I believe you. I trust you. I trust you, Potter.
I want it to work now.
Yeah, it doesn't work. You're screwed. So, changing that again, 15 on the rear and 15 on the front. Oh, God! Trust in Potter, trust in Potter, trust in Potter.
Bear in mind the fitment on my car is arched to lip.
Yeah, but that's because you are a stance boy.
I don't want to be anymore.
Tough life.
I thought it'd be lower than that.
Shut up. Oh, yes. absolutely ecstatic with how this has turned out. It is actually genuinely a lot lower than I was expecting. The wheels look incredible, so thank you the wheel specialist. The suspension has transformed the way the car looks just by dropping it ever so slightly, and then Boss is driven around the corner, says it's absolutely lovely to drive. So yeah, thank you Eibach and thank you Bilstein. A huge thank you to them for supporting with the build. So yeah, just a daily driver, but now a pretty cool one. The last thing we need to do is the alignment, so we're going to get that done and then we'll be all good to go. And also a massive thank you to Deutsch Tech for obviously supplying their workshop to help me fit all the stuff up, and a big thank you to Potter for actually fitting the suspension, doing such a good job. No damages to the car or anything. If you need any work done, Deutsch Tech is always a place. It's just, they're so accommodating, they're so good at what they do, they're efficient, they're quick. So yeah, big shout out to Deutsch Tech. Big fan of that. What do you think? Fans? I'm a fan. What's next? What do you think should be next? Who knows? So, like I said, we're going to do an alignment on this now because it's had the suspension done, that's all been off, but we need to make sure it's nice and driving straight. And Lee is the Don for the job.
Straight. So when you go out of here now, you're going to be like that?
Yeah, pretty much.
Crabbing.
Like crabbing, yeah.
Oh, it's lower.
Can you tell? Can you tell?
I can tell straight away.
Yeah.
Some power, isn't she? Okay.
What's the plan?
Plan is, this is the back of the car.
Okay. Yep.
So up here we've got camber, rear camber, rear toe. So the rear camber, just over 2 degrees.
Okay.
Of camber. Let's have a look at the camber. Let's have a look down the side of the car. We want to leave that, don't we?
Yeah.
We want.
Nice bit of camber. That's nice.
That's nice. I can straighten it up for you.
No.
Yeah. If I straighten up for you, bring this into the green. But then we might be too straight. We want a little bit, yeah?
Yeah, tiny bit.
And most BMW has a little bit of bumps.
Yes.
Okay?
Yep.
Rear toe. These little black markers here is where the wheel is. This number here is these two together.
And that's in the green.
It is green, but we want a better green.
Okay.
So that normally is, this number normally is the sort of, you take that away from that.
Yeah.
Gives you that roughly.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is, we always start with the camber, but I might leave that because two, that's quite even, I want to leave that alone.
Yeah.
We'll straighten this up, and then we've got to try and get this number to 0, 0, 0.
Okay.
The way we do that is to get this at 0, 0, 8, this 0, 0, 8, and then we'll leave nothing.
Nice, okay, I'm with you.
Front,
Oh,
camber, can't be adjusted on your vehicle. So it's in the green, we can leave it as alone.
fine.
This side is where it's meant to be. This side. Slide to the right, slide to the left. So we always start. Little beaver, some butthead looking mother. Shut up. So we always start at the back of the car.
So the alignment's done, so thank you Lee for the alignment. Car is now lowered on Eibach springs and Bilstein B8 Dampers. The wheels from the wheel specialist that have been refurbished, they look so good. Another little thing that I did that I didn't actually film at all, but I just did it when I had the chance. I put some black wing mirrors on, black grills. Oh, I'm absolutely in love with this thing, it looks so good. So thanks for watching this video. This is going to conclude this video.
Yes! 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 We done it! We done it!
This is going to conclude this video. Thank you very much for watching. A huge thank you to Deutsch Tech for fitting everything up today and giving me a hand with spacers and all that sort of stuff. So big shout out to Deutsch Tech. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel, like the video. If you need any more performance upgrades or modifications to your car, definitely hit up Deutsch Tech. They are so good. We're definitely coming back for some more stuff in the future. See you in the next video. I like the car. It's fit. I like it.